finally awake and rested. And time to stream while I wait till the log in. There we go. Okay, what was I doing? Right, I need to continue MSQ. I got my burb, got my chocobo. Oh, I'm so happy. Happy I got my chocobo. Sorry, Jim. Oh, okay, that's the craft. Clever prisons. What if my should come with me in here? They do not. Following the calamity, each nation's armed forces underwent large-scale restructuring. Screen Company, oh wait, no, I've already spoke to them about that. I'm in Filio. I pray to return to the wicked Sandsworn.
Now, having set aside the formalities, we have a favor to ask of you. Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder. Papalimo, Ida, a synopsis if you would.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the Sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like gisselcreens, floating ones, that worship the primal Ramu.
Ahem. Though technically a beast tribe, Sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
While Ramu's existence is well documented, the Sylphs do not, or perhaps cannot, summon the primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained, until such time as we know. It would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the primal has passed.
Which leaves Gridania with the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
In that regard, they are hardly alone. What we can say with absolute certainty is that Gridania has its hands full fending off Garuda, who, I need hardly remind you, is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
In short, it is essential that we approach the Sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible. Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo. Winning the Sylph's favor may well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals. Will you help us? I am grateful.
Lovely. Well, as much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. A veritable babe in the woods. Ida and Papalimo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees. Is that not so, Minfilia?
Indeed. You are willing?
Leave it to me.
Us, Ida, us!
It's got his Papa Lima's got his babysitter. come to learn a thing or two about the Sylphs, have you? I'll tell you one thing. They're particular folk. How peculiar, you ask? Particular? Peculiar? Oh my god. Am I dyslexic? My god. You ask, well, let me tell you. Beg pardon, friend. My memory's just not what it used to be. I've seen much and more in my adventuring days, and it's all a clutter in my noggin now. Though I've shared my stories with those around the hut before, you might have more luck with them. Isabel Hawthorne. The Sylphs? Yes, Father told me his stories plenty of times. What I've always found most captivating is how their concept of etiquette is almost completely alien to our own. You do best not to underestimate them on account of their childlike looks, lest your face end up a mess of glyphs, squiggles, and chocobo scratches. Tee-hee? Tee-hee? What do you mean, tee-hee? Before I go anywhere else, I'm gonna talk to Chocobo here. Nice. Just keep going in and around. Just inspire supply. Okay. Blaze that. Quickest way into a quiver woman's heart might be through her stomach, but don't even think of trying to foist your foodstuffs on a Sylph. They sustain themselves simply by bathing in the sun. Or so Wolf once told me. Okay, so they don't need food. Oh, he has wings. Genesis of Legend. What is that? Mud. The Sylphs? Invertebrate tricksters and troublemakers. That's what they are. One day they're drawing mournful faces on our masks. The next day they're sending our youngest centuries falling to the bottom of a ravine. What? Tell them to stop and they just laugh at you. Rolf claims they harbor no ill will, but I dare say such breaks are no laughing matter. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. Can I purchase egg from you? I cannot purchase egg from you. But I should sell the stuff I'm not using though. Back. I talked to your people. Oh, of course, of course. Hearing your stories, well, my stories has brought the memories flooding back to me. I feel like dancing. Yes, nothing brings people together quite like the little toe tapping. A Sylph told me long ago that dancing is a time-honored greeting among their kind. You do well to remember this. It may just help win the favor of our forest friends. I'm gonna have a dance-off. Oh, hi. Sorry, I didn't. Sorry. It's going well. How you doing? Millie. Of Hawthorne would share further knowledge to assist you in befriending the Sylphs. Oh, still here, eh? Great. There's one more thing you should know about the Sylphs. They don't take too kindly to guests who show up empty-headed. To earn their trust, you do well to bring along a, drat, what was it again? Rosa and I were speaking of the matter not days ago. Forgive me, friend. Speak to Rosa at the comb. Her memory should prove more reliable than my own. Yeah, it's going good. I tried to stream a little last night, but I was very tired from work, so I had to cut it short. Sad. But now I'm rested and now I'm up to Galen. How are you doing? peace offering for the Sylphs. Where would... I'm good. I'm doing good. I was just a little tired last night when I tried to stream, but... So I went to bed, and I woke up, and now I'm streaming. I'm feeling better, though. I got some breakfast, so I'm all good. Peace offering for the Sylphs? Where'd anyone else I'd recommend a jar of honey, but I figured that wouldn't get you past their front doorstep, dear. No, their tastes run more to the unusual. Are you perchance familiar with milk root? That's what we call the root of that most fiendish seedkin, the Oshu. When chewed, it exudes a cloudy liquid that's said to induce curious visions in the bitter. You'd not catch me dead trying the stuff, but the Sylphs seem to enjoy it to no end. I've not seen a Nochu around the cone in quite some time, but I did encounter a suspicious clump of grass the other day, where you tried to stimulate it somehow, with some of this amber syrup, for example. You might be surprised at what comes out. Good luck. Why do I have to stimulate a bush? I don't know if I like that. Ooh, I found out I could do this. So. About 14 hours. So not too long. And definitely not as long as some other people have. Oh, I found them. My favorite game. That's a tough question. I'd probably say Titanfall 2. More so because I like the movement of it and I enjoyed the story. But then again, I did grow up playing Halo with my brothers, so that one's up there. It's kind of a hard question to answer. What about you? What's your favorite game? Ah, you're back. Was my wife able to direct you to a suitable offering? Milk root. Milk root. But of course, they'll still quaff that cloudy stuff as quick as I do a flagon of mead. The effect just about the same as well. Any road, a good milk root will have us calling you friend and brother the moment they lay eyes on it. Let me wrap up for you. I'm starting to feel a bit woozy. First contact. Ooh. Well, Hawthorne's gift wrapped a new offering in preparation for your journey into Sylph-management. Power World is a lot of fun. I will admit that. I did a lot with my friends. I haven't played Dead by Daylight. I hear good things about it. I just haven't played it. I don't know if I'm missing out on much though. Would you say I am, or not really? I don't know. Taking the liberty of wrapping your milk root. Well and good. This should keep it nice and fresh, not to mention spare you that god-awful stench. The Sylphs love the stuff. Me, I'd rather bury my nose in chocobo dung. I dare say the reek even rivals the breath of the morble that put an end to my adventuring days. But I can tell you that story another time. You have more important matters to attend to today, yes? The Sylphs are an eccentric bunch, but I've shared their company enough to know they're kind at heart. They'll not shun the one whose intentions are true. May you be a fruitful one, and do not stop on, and do stop by on your return. There's a flagon of full flower mead with your name on it if you'd regale me with your adventuring tales. And before I forget, don't go trapezing off just yet. Ameline here would have a word with you. Travel in safety, friend, and do pass along my regards to the winged ones. I stream just for fun. It's not a full-time thing. I have a job. But work is tiring sometimes. It's good to see your knowledge of Sylphic cultures has matured. I see no reason to delay your mission any further. Upon your arrival at Little Solace, seek out a young sylph by the name of Kumusho. Kumusho? He has served as an intermediary between our people on many an occasion, and is the close ear of his tribe's elder. I see that Hawthorne has furnished you with some of that malodorous root of the Sylph-Soador. I have something far greater important for you to deliver. A missive from the Elder Seer herself. To summarize, the letter contains a brief... contents a brief. It vouches for the integrity of our envoy, that would be you, and restates Gridania's desire to maintain a harmonious relationship with our long-standing friends in the forest. My hobbies? Oh, thank you for the follow. I do like stargazing a lot. I'm getting back into photography too, but not... I don't do it like every day. I just do it for certain events. Like if I'm going to visit family and we do stuff, or if they come and visit me, we'll go out and take pictures and stuff. It's pretty fun. Other than that, just feeling like listening to music. I can't think of any other hobbies at the moment. Fishing is fun. I'll say that. I do like fishing. I just don't do it as often as I used to. And cooking. I've been slowly getting back into like baking and cooking and stuff. It's a lot of fun. But it can be messy. That war with the Axle has taken a toll on our resources. We can ill afford to get mired in another conflict. I need not press upon you any further the importance of this mission. May the 12 see you return with good tidings. Let's go. The Sylphs need me. Little Solace. Nice to meet you too. What do you mean by stream visuals? One has come to Little Solace, the new homes of these ones. Gracious Elder, one of the forest city allows these ones to live here. This one appreciates having a safe place to stay, but we're not one of those ones. This one would much rather be back in the old one's home. Huh. Can't claw the air here. What do you got? 16. I don't really see an issue with what it looks like now, but sure. I guess. Sure, that's fine. Just on what? I don't know. Why is that familiar? This one does not trust strange walking ones. Strange dancing ones might be a different story, but this one expects no such thing. Walking one should go home. This one to me. I got the moves. This one, welcome walking one whose moves like these ones. If walking one would talk to this one will answer. This one is a busy one, so walking one should speak with quick tongue. I'm assuming you mean on Discord, but I'm not sure. Oh, okay, yeah. Walking one would bring gift to this one. Walking one is most kind. Walking one brings milk root. Milk root fills this one with great joy. This one gives thanks. Gives many, many thanks. Ooh. Walking one carries message for Elder One. This one will deliver the message to Elder One. Walking one should not worry. Hello there. We're Honorbers from Gridania, and we're here to treat you with your people. We come to pay our respects to your elder and to learn from him more of your Lord Ramu. Who are these ones? These walking ones come from Gridania. Walking one became a dancing one and brought milk root. But walking one tricks this one. This one does not like tricks. This one speaks no more. Elder one is busy. Walking one should go home. Go home, you say, but the Sylphs of Little Solis have always welcomed Gridanian envoys with open wings. Roulette carried a leaf, here is an oath of peace penned by the Elder Cecile herself. Still, you will refuse us. This one's reasons have no business of walking ones. Elder one has no words for Gridania. Walking ones waste everyone's time. I never turn away at the gates. Whatever did we do to deserve such a rude welcome? Jakey is switching, Jakey. Hey, immediately turns. He's like, I dance. Great. How dare you? It's baffled as you, but something tells me recent events have our erstwhile fluttery friend feeling uncommonly worried. It would seem we have no choice but to ask around, see how we might earn their trust. I'll take... Seek potion. He has a notion of how one might earn the Sylph's trust. It's gonna be a dance battle. Hey, you stay in the mood for dancing. I was right. That's right, dancing. You went through all the trouble to learn the Sylph's traditional greeting, but you've greeted hardly any of them. Why, if I were so, I'd be beside myself with delight to see an adventurer expressing an interest in my culture. Me, of course, I'd be happy to join. Ow! There's a bloody leg cramps of mine acting up again. Goddamn it. I must dance. Dance. Can I click this and stuff? Yeah, I can. Yeah. Yeah. Walking one to be a friend to these ones? This one is overjoyed, but this one keeps the ways of weaving a secret. Even if Walking One learned the secret, Walking One could not weave in the same way. Walking One's a friend to these ones, friend like Gracious Elder One of Forest City, knows how to dance into these ones' heart. I'm so good at dancing. I end up moving these over here. Ooh, Walking Ones knows Jolly Dance. Jolly Dance fills this one with good cheer. Let these two be friends. Peter. Hey, so would you like to hear the good news, or the better news? The good news is your lovely dance has brought smiles and high spirits to all Little Solas. Better news, why, I've thoroughly recovered from those accursed leg cramps. Onward to our next adventure. God damn it, you. Up, Alimo. Help your daughter. Please, as an adventurer, you're no stranger to helping distressed folk, I'd wager. They also good deeds are quick to spread. Adventurer who comes to the aid of local populace can go from stranger to hero overnight. No doubt you see what I'm getting at. The Sylphs who make their home in Little Solas do so having been driven from their woodland home. Surely they have their fair share of troubles. Seek out troubled Sylphs and see what might be done to ease their worries. A sound plan, would you not say? That said, the Sylphs are not known to share their worries with outsiders. You'd be better off inquiring with Hera Media of the Gridanians who reside here. She's most likely to be privy to the Sylphs' troubles. Alright. Nah, I found you. No, Chocobo. Thumper, no. Praise be to the elementals. I can express how happy I am to see an adventurer with a truly gentle heart. Sylphs of Little Solas are sorely in need of aid, and pray hear me out. Being a temporary settlement, Little Solas wants for amenities, not least a stout set of defenses. Consequently, beasts from Maws around are free to wander in and terrorize the hapless residents. The Zizgorlins, the Nolnats that roam these parts are especially troublesome. Slaying one of each should serve as a warning to the rest. Furthermore, perhaps you could gather 3 brownie brushes from as well. They play an important role in Sylphic culture. I do not claim to know the details, and what with such feral beasts prevalent in the forest, they're not easily come by. When you are done with these deeds, seek out Kamusho. He is slow to warm up to outsiders, but your good intentions will not be lost to him. My own experiences speak to this. Alright, time to go hunting. So, there you go. Brownie bush. If I could just grow, like, really crisp brownies, that'd be awesome. I got a brownie that grows and it's just all corners. Another one. No, it's that big one down there. That's just a big fucking wasp. Oh. Level 50, I'm not gonna mess with you, I will not win. Alright, let's head back. That should be enough to help calm you down. It's a lemur! Where is Mort? Mort! Dancing one is still here. Dancing one can dance all night. This one's trust is not so easily earned. Let's just say the Orsia was once inhabited by a race of tiny creatures called brownies, and they would use the spores of this particular mushroom to paint their faces for battle. Dancing one brings brownie and brush for this one. This one can dye thread once more. This one is pleased. Dancing one kills bitey buzzy one. This one hates bitey buzzy ones. Dancing one is kind, too kind. Many walking ones come to these one's abode, but few are friendly like dancing one. Perhaps this one was wrong not to trust dancing one. After all, I'm a good boy. I'm good. This one asks dancing one for forgiveness. These ones have many troubles since walking ones last came to our abode. This one must be careful, always careful. But dancing one is not like other walking ones. This one can trust dancing one. This one would ask dancing one for help. Strange walking ones with bodies of steel come to home of these ones. This one thinks steel ones come from Empire. Where Empire goes, many living ones become dead ones. Trees fall and bushes burn. These ones' home is in danger. These ones beg of dancing ones to help this one no more. Dancing one is friends with these ones and walking ones, yes? Dancing one must speak to these ones here and walking ones in hut house and find out more. This one has bad feeling. This one fears steel ones are after something, but this one should speak no more. Go, dancing one. This one depends on kindness of dancing one. Okay, so the Empire is here, shown up, and now they're asking me, and now Papalino and Anita to investigate and find out what's going on. Alexia. Strange steel walking ones? Yes, this one has seen. Steel walking ones carry big boxes. Maybe walking ones hunt for shiny treasure? This one likes treasure. Okay, go back that way. I'll check up here first. Shush, shush, this one says. Steel walking ones are scary. Like touched ones, this one hates scary, and scary ones have scary friends. I mean, yeah, you're right. Come on, Thumper, let's go. Let's head back to the Hawthorne hut. Among Us. Silly. That's just silly. Victor. She has some type clad head to toe in steel, you say, appearing with soldiers, no doubt. I couldn't tell you what they're plotting, but I'm sure it's nothing good. Lady clad in strange armor. Why, now that I mention it, I did see some suspicious types of late. They were gathering deep in the forest, so simply assumed they were adventurers. What was that? Whoa. That's cool. I could do a yeah, I could do a shortcut because the under or more than 10 levels below me, they want aggro. Show. This one's happy to see Dancing One return. What did Dancing One learn? This one sees steel walking ones come from Empire, carry boxes and go deep, walking deep. Messed up. Wait, can I? Walking deep through the trees. As this one thought, steel walking ones are up to nasty, no good things. This one knows forest well, steel walking ones try to hide, but this one will find them. This one would borrow Dancing One's map. This one makes mark right here. This is where steel ones hide. This one knows. Dancing One would go looking for steel ones, yes? Alright, time to go find it. Oh, they're over there. I thought I gotta go deeper into the forest, because that's what you were saying. Oh. Giant glittering boxes, and people are gonna pop up from that. Oh, there's a lot of you, okay. Got giant gnats. Terrible. How do you don't like normal gnats? Why would you make them bigger? Dancing One is back. This one breathes sigh of relief. This one was worried. Dancing One found something? Dancing One found paper inside box. This is a message from Empire. This one can read walking with symbols. Message paper has names of food and rocks. Food and rocks were inside boxes, this one knows. This one does not understand. Food and rocks mentioned all come from home of these ones. How do steel walking ones know where to find them? Is there a sneaky one hiding behind this one's wing? Snooping ones selling secrets to steel walking ones? This one fears for this one's home. But Dancing One has helped this one much today. Dancing One must promise to always be friends to these ones. I promise. To always be free. Brotherly love. Helpful ones arrived at a good time. This one needs helpful one's help. One of these ones, named Claxio, ventured outside of the souls alone. Alone is unsafe. Helpful one must find Claxio. Claxio struck west after leaving the settlement. Hurry before Claxio ends up in belly of a beastly one. Oh, I'm gonna fate? What? What happened? Alright, oh, there it is. What? Wakiona wants this one to return to Little Solus? Don't make this one laugh. This one is wary of leaving with those who are not these ones. This one wants to be alone. Those ones rely on walking ones for everything. No better than those ones that summon the primal one. Small wonder this one chose to leave. This one thought this a likely place to build home, but then Meddling One arrives, forcing this one to go deeper into the forest. Meddling One is forbidden from following this one. Away with Meddling One. I don't think he liked that. I don't think that one liked that. But Clackshow refused to return to these ones and went deeper into the forest. But this one saw touched ones lurking in the forest. Helpful One must hurry, find Clackshow. Helpful One should search for spools of thread on the forest floor. Those things will lead Helpful One to Clackshow. But hurry, before touched ones take Clackshow away. Oh, you are pretty far now. I was up to doing all that long. Fast. Looking for thread? I don't see thread. It was this way. I just wasn't paying attention. Desi's Trent. Nope. I swear I'm not blind. I swear I'm not that blind. I could fight you. Good symbol on your head. It's only because you're under level than me that I'm supposed to fight you. I'm good. Let's go. Meddling One is back. This one has told Meddling One to be gone. Tell Camuscio that this one will never go back. Never! Touched ones should go away too. This one is good one. Everyone should just leave this one alone. Beyond God, these souls have been tempered, brought under the thrall of the primal Ramu. Akin to the emulsion tempered by a freeze, these sylphs exist only to serve their deity. You'll not answer the words, only steal. I take no pleasure in this, but it must be done. So, damn. I don't know if that was popular. I'm supposed to anger this one this many friends. I'm not. I'm only meddling because of him. Get over here. Get over here. Why are you... What? Oh, okay. This one is safe? This one was so scared. This one has been so worried. So very worried. Are you unharmed? It's still in possession of wits. So, and mentally one as well. Why are these two here? These two came to rescue Clackshow. And Clackshow's safe fills this one with joy. You shall forgive this one. This one did not mean to run away from Little Solus. This was just afraid. These ones who live at Little Solus were changing and becoming friendly with other ones. This one feared that these ones are forgetting who these ones are, like Touch ones did. But this one was wrong. This one can see that now. Meddling, or helpful one, this one is grateful. This one will return to Little Solus to be with Clackshow and friendly ones. Well, that should see to that. I'd say we'll return to Little Solus as well. I, for one, could do for a nice hot bath. Thumper, I choose you. Alright, I can't summon him in instances. Shame. Wait, no? Is she an aggro? Oh, I guess it's exactly 10, so I shouldn't. This one shouldn't aggro. Yay. I was right. So exactly 10 levels, they won't aggro. This one thought Clackshow was lost forever. A helpful one saved Clackshow. Now these ones can be family again. This one has known many walking ones, and many kind walking ones, but helpful one is the kindest and strongest of all. Helpful one is a hero to these ones. Helpful one will bring these ones and walking ones closer together. This one knows. This one would take helpful one to see Elder One. But Elder One is tempered, isn't he? Elder One's tempered, isn't he? Spirited Away. This one asks kind one's forgiveness. This one may promise to take kindness to the Elder, yes, but this one cannot. This one cannot because Elder One is not here. Elder One is not anywhere. Elder One went into forest yesterday, but has not come back. This one is worried. Elder One often goes into forest, but never for this long. Kind one would help find Elder One, yes? Near where Elder One disappeared is the home of a walking one named Buscarin. Buscarin may know what happened to Elder One. This one would talk to Buscarin, but walking one does not always trust these ones. Would kind one talk to Buscarin for this one? Excuse me. A kind one comes from Ghana, yes? Is Gudania alive many kind one? Yes. There live many kind ones, yes. This one begs kind one. Please go to Gudania and ask fellow kind ones for help. Now please hurry. These ones are not safe until Elder One returns. Now I gotta go back to Gridania. Well, Vision our intrepid ambassador. How about your diplomatic efforts with the Sylph tribes? The Outer's gone missing, you say? Why, if you were to end up in the hands of the Temper ones, we have a crisis on our hands. You can assure the Sylphs that my sharpest-eyed servants will be on the lookout night and day. No stone must be left unturned. I would ask you call upon Mulko at Bent's Branch Meadows to deliver the message that the Wood Whalers are needed in search efforts. Okay. Oh, okay. This is working with you. Message from Commander. Commander, you say? The Sylph Hunter has vanished. Worry not, friend. The Wood Whalers have eyes under every leaf, behind every branch. If the Elder is anywhere in these forests, we shall find him. When I do return. Back to the Gladiators Guild. So I don't want to miss out on my class quests. Oh. Spirit Within. Total Paladin. Some exciting news. Oh, there you are. It's perfect timing. I just heard a juicy bit of gossip that I know you're going to be interested in. Apparently, and remember, you heard this first from me, the Sultan's Sworn Elite are sharing the secret skill and training of paladins. Incredible, I know. The Sultan's Sworn have exclusive monopoly on the instructions of paladin skills. Once upon a time, if you weren't one of those officer track elites, then you'd had no chance to learn the arts. And competition to get to the top was very fierce indeed, let me tell you. But anyone who joined had to swear an oath of fealty to the Uldan Sultanate, which meant no more adventuring, no more daring do, and no more Colosseum, just languishing around in the palace all day polishing plate mail. That's why this news is so big. Not anyone with a bit of commitment can learn the skills of the paladin, and no memorizing the 55 commandments of the sworn or any other nonsense either. This is a golden, no, a platinum opportunity that comes but once in a lucky adventurer's lifetime. Let this slip through your fingers and regret will be your just desserts. You need to go to the Royal Promenade in the hustling strip. Find the captain of the Sultan's Sworn Elite. Jenlins is his name, and tell him you're just dying to become a paladin. So yeah, I have the shield. This way. I want to get a new ability. Jenlins, tell me. Teach me the paladin ways. Yes, I'm Jenlins, member of the Sultan's Sworn Elite and servant to the Uldan Sultanate. Unless by seeks to see me, you have come to inquire about the training as a paladin. If so, I would have your name, good sir. It's a fine name. I bid you welcome, and salute your noble resolve. But if you aspire to paladinhood, you should understand what it means. A paladin swears allegiance to the Sultanate. A paladin shall be the sword and shield of the Sultanate. A paladin defends the people of the realm. Sell swords and gladiators and the other of their ilk wield their blades for themselves. But a paladin serves the greater good. Do you understand me? The battle arts of the Paladin learns have been held secret, nurtured and perfected within the ranks of the Sword Elite for nigh on these 600 years. While the sword to protect the Sultanate, soldiers, the mounted gods, and the knights were all the elite of the elites. Our conviction unwavering, our hearts true, our sword skills without peer. But the glory of the Sultan's sword, well, much of it is buried in the past now. Our brotherhood grows smaller by the year. We are a shadow of what we once were. And the Sultana turns to the sellsword to defend her palace. All this because of one traitor. No, because of a blot of dishonor left by one who shall not be named. And because of him, we have been forced to seek the help of able-bodied adventurers. And here you are. We shall instruct you in the Paladin military arts. You will not be inducted into the Sultan's Sworn, but serve as a free Paladin. However, first you will show us that both your sword and heart have metal, and you are worthy of that honor. In the ruins to the south of Little Ala Mhigo, you will find an iron brazier. Light it, and the undead nearby will be drawn to the flame. Slay these monsters and give their hearts to the fire. Return and present me their ashes as proof of your deed. Now, would-be Paladin, show me the metal in your heart and steel in your blade. So, Ala Mhigo. Well, Little Ala Mhigo, but still Ala Mhigo, nonetheless. As it's south, so is it on a cliff? Oh, these undead: fallen mage, fallen soldier, tempered sword, tempered brand. Oh, stop it. Dang it. Ooh, oh, you hurt. I shouldn't be having this much trouble. Oh no. This is not going well. Oh, this is not going well. Ah! Oh no! Oh no. No. Sorry. Ow! Ooh. I don't want to make assumptions, but I think it has something to do with my armor. I don't. Maybe. Maybe they just hurt in general. I got. I could probably go back to old, head to the Ruby Exchange and go to the Battlefield Merchant. Get some more armor. Cause that hurt. Oh, I see you sell them. It's 28. Wait, no, I have that battle gear. Helmet. I'll just do torso at the moment. Yeah, don't need that. Why can this one not be sold? Okay. I don't need that weapon. I don't have a grimoire. I'll probably keep the plundered arcane, because I do want to level white mage later. I guess discard? I'm not that poor anymore, and I don't want to. Oh, wait, can I put these in the saddlebag? I can. Wait, should I just put these in the armory chest? He might have a necklace. Rings. Level 30. Yeah, I have to go back to go to the jeweler. Okay. Oh, that's why they were so much stronger. They had the icon on them. Maybe I am just a fool. A foolish fool who is foolish. Unless this completely backfires on me, in which case, not the biggest fool. patch him up. Palms are sweaty. Who the fuck? If you're in this place searching for the undead, you must be a petitioner seeking the secrets of the paladin arts. And who are you? But make no mistake, simply learning paladin swordplay does not make you a paladin, nor does the armor you wear, or the status you claim. I'm just another aging free paladin, but you would do well to heed my counsel. Strike off the shackles that bind your spirit, lift the visor that blinds, and find the true path of the paladin. What do you mean? Here, you'll return to the captain, yes? Then give him this crystal. I'm confused, alright? Here's that sword, reminds me of a man I used to know. Mine eyes may be old, but they can see the truth well enough. Be a paladin strong and true. Devote yourself to the way and become a beacon of light. I feel like it's gonna turn out that you were the traitor that he was talking about. Are you just like stalking this place to see if anyone comes and does this? Why? But why? Gladiator Guild. Why did I come here? I'm a little dumb. Chamber of Rule. Roll. Face the undead monsters who infest the ruins south of Ala Mhigo in southern Thailand. Defeat them and return with proof of your deeds. I got proof of my deed. Yes, this is what I need. Proof that you defeated the undead. You've shown that your heart is true and your sword has metal. No doubt you will prove to be an attentive pupil. That is well, for there is much to learn. First and foremost this. You are a paladin now, a custodian of traditions ancient and noble. A free paladin has no master. Instead, he travels all lands, and in every place takes up the cause of the unarmed defenseless. You swear fealty not to a lord, but to yourself. You are nobility amongst adventurers. You have taken your first steps on a new path, and you've earned the right to bear this, the soul of the paladin. Upon its surface are carved the deeds of the paladins of eras past. He who bears it commands the respect of all knights of honor. Bahamut's Fang, you already possess a crystal. You say it was given to you by an unknown free paladin. I told you to hand it to me. Where's the crystal of which you speak? I demand you show it to me at once. Strange yet beautiful runes have been carved upon the surface with otherwise normal looking crystal. Hello! I am enjoying my time here. Thanks for asking. Trust him. He has made a mockery of the trial. That crystal you bear is indeed the soul of the paladin, but is disgraced, impure. It was stolen from the Sultan's sworn. The man who gave you this soul is the very traitor whom I have been seeking. I knew it! You were the traitor. He is an oathbreaker who bent the knee to the Uldan Sultan and who swore allegiance to the Sultan's sworn, but then single-handedly sullied our name and trampled it underfoot until it was lost, perhaps forever. How dare he give counsel on honor, on the paladin way? This soul is polluted, and I must dispose of it. When you come to wield your sword as a paladin, the only soul you may wear is that which is bestowed by a captain of the Sultan's ward. That traitor is no Sultan's ward, still less a captain. By giving you a soul, he insulted not only the Brotherhood, but you too. Perhaps an adventurer like you finds other rules nothing more than a nuisance, but through reigns long and short, our forebears in the Sultan's sworn have preserved its rituals and traditions, and we have our duty bound to uphold them, even if men and women within our own ranks, scoring them as relics. It has been my fate to be named captain of the Sultan's Ward in these troubled times, but I did not ask for this honor. I have bet my knee to the Sultana and sworn fealty, and I will fight to restore our honor and name. You wield a skilled blade. More importantly, you have met the traitor face to face. Your great task as a paladin will be to help me bring him to justice. You must ready yourself, marshal your resources, and hone your skills until the time comes when you are able to discharge your duty. The journey will be long, but you are a paladin now, and honor binds you as surely as an oath. Yeah! I'm paladin now. I am enjoying my time in Eorzea and playing 14. I'm having a lot of fun. How are you doing? You have unlocked a new job. You can change this job at any time by equipping the soul crystal received from this quest. When changing jobs, gear sets will allow you to register and save your equipment. You may then use them to switch between jobs instantly without the need to equip weapons or equipment. Thank God. The button for gear set interface is located in the upper portion of the character window. Yeah, it started with Paladin. Or Gladiator. Next Paladin quest will be available from Jelens upon reaching level 35. Yeah, this is my first one. Arm's length. Help has the most knockback and drawn effects. 6 seconds. When you're struck by a physical attack, the striker will be afflicted with slow plus 20% for 15 seconds. Okay. Jobs. Soul crystal required to change from your current class to a more specialized job. Each job has its own crystal and arms which can be put in your armor chest. Jobs will have limited access to actions from other classes. You will, however, have access to new jobs for the classes. Actions. Base class, the job level rises, so too does the level of base class, vice versa. Huh. Soul crystal. Ooh. Transferring hotbar settings. Give me down panels, carry over the hotbar and crossbar settings from Gladiator. Transfer. But yeah, this is class and jobs, right? Yeah, first class. There's so many classes. P. What actions do I have? Whoa. Okay, that's a lot more than I thought. Oath mastery. Attack lands. Oh, it's a lot. Okay. 54. 54. Okay, at least get some at 38. Sentinel. 30% damage negation. Reduction. Nice. Cycle of Scorn. Attack of potency 140 to all nearby enemies. Sheltron. That's about 15%. 50. Prominence. 40. Cover. Take all damage intended for another party member as long as said member remains within 20 yalms. Does not activate with certain attacks. Oh. Renders you impervious to most attacks. Ooh, I like it. Bulwark. Blocks incoming attack. Block? I guess that's gonna do with this. Block strength. Delivers an attack with a potency of 270. Okay, that's nowhere on my list. I'll put that here for now. Oh. That's a lot of stuff I got up. Okay. I won't worry too much about the other abilities for now. ginger claps. That's hilarious. Sapphire exchange. Was it? Yeah, independent jeweler. Earrings. Strength, skill speed. No, not that one. Ring. I am officially a paladin. Hell yeah. Now I have to still level up to unlock a lot more stuff. Okay, I don't know what you're doing. I'm just heading west from here. Come on, Thumper, we got this. But yes, that's my first drop crystal. Well met, adventurer. We have the finest grog in Grove this side of. Hey, not here to fill your belly, lad. Ah, hunger for news, is it? There's been talking of a sylph lurking hereabouts, but I couldn't rightly say if it'd been the elder you seek. Those woodland scrims all look alike. Instead of painting one red and another one blue, most folks would struggle to tell the two of them apart. If you got time, mayhaps you could stay a while and see what goods have in store. Or see what the gods have in store. You never know, you might even stumble across this sylph elder yourself. Doggy Long. That is a name. Egg. The egg of a domesticated chicken. That's hilarious. No out on Sylph Elder yet, but I'm sure it's only a matter of time. In the meantime, how about doing a favor of old Viscaran in the meantime? Right then, let's put you to work. There's a customer outside who's spoiling for a fight, and I need you to cool him off for me. No need to go cracking any skulls, though. Just take this tub of cold water and douse the drunkard. Tends to do the trick. My patrons can swill grog all night and carousel loud enough to wake the dead if they wish, but as soon as it turns violent, I've gotta put my boot down. Can I buy you stuff from you? Soldier, merchant, adventurer, doesn't matter as long as you follow the truth is adequate. Had to sit down, forget your worries, savor your aim. Okay, you don't. Ooh, what's flying vendor? Item. Don't give me a ding. Where's the guy? Oh, out here. Water-filled tub. Sylphic's teats. That's cold. What do you mean no fighting? This Duskoid scum is... Yeah, I know the rules. The mask gets to keep his skin. For now. You alright, man? Thanks for stepping in there, friend. Not that I couldn't handle myself against the latent milk sop like that bloke. I don't want to cause no trouble for Scaran, you know? I'm gonna mop up the blood and bits, teeth, and the like. Sure, buddy. Sure. Nicely done, at least. I'll not have my patrons picking fights with each other over a bit of petty prejudice. In case you didn't see, that bloke who caught the run of that outburst is a Duskrite Elizan. There are people who shun cities to live in the wilds, making them no better than brigands in the IMA. To be fair, the Duskrites can be an unruly lot. They ain't so bad once you get to know them, and it don't seem right to bar a whole race of people from the Druthers for the misdeeds of a few. There should be at least one place where anyone willing to pay the coin and drink in peace is welcome, don't you think? Yeah. Yeah, I do. Why'd you just give me an egg, though? I'm kind of confused by that reward, but I'm okay. I mean, like, it would have made sense if you gave me a drink, but nah, I guess not. Appreciate all the good you've done for our patrons. If you aren't disinclined, I have a favor of my own to ask you. There's a queer, Kikran friend of mine, you see, name of ToTo-Rak. Good lad. It was right after the calamity that I came across him fallen in the shroud. He nearly died in all the havoc, so I took him in and nursed him back to health, best I could. He worked here at my Druthers for a spell after that. Got to talking about striking out in his own, he did, and not long after cast his lot with the merchant, bound for Lestia. Well, it just so happens I got to cleaning up around here and came across something of his, this scarlet earring. I know he was fond of the thing, but he must have just forgotten it when he left. So I'd like to see that it gets to him. Can't say for sure where he ended up, but might be a friend of mine can. A Rogadan fellow named by Basing you can find him in Hawker's Alley in Limsa. He knows everything from the comings and goings of merchants there. Okay. I swear I butchered that name. To Limsa. To the sea. Independent culinarian. Good sir, I required your greatest egg. Ah, there we go. Just eat some flatbreads. You found your way to Hawker's Alley, friend. Who? A Quinn. What worked at Druthers? Ah, you speak of Tetrin. Related to that... Kyokarun bloke. Just though there, by some blood or another. Two been put in together and were making good coin, but all Tetrin up and left them so not long ago. Couldn't say as to why or where. You're better off asking Kyokarun himself. He can be tight-lipped, though, I warn you. He has to take this chicken egg with you. Little bastard loves the bloody thing. Good to hear about old Busk, though. Sounds as though he ain't changed a bit. Just like him to send a venture along. Too shy to come his own self. God's I'm stricken with that fool. Okay. Oh, there you are. Customer, be welcome. Not customer. Not come with custom. Kirkroot's busy with business. Too busy for blather. Here's an egg. If one were so inclined, the freshness of this egg could be checked by placing it in a container of water. Were it to lay on its side, it is almost certainly fresh. Should the egg float, however, it may be possessed by a void set. It should be smashed with extreme prejudice. I'll remember that going forward in life. Chicken egg. Kirkroon love chicken egg. Chicken legs more than love customer. Looking for Teteroon. Teteroon here. No here no more. Teteroon leave Limsa. Teteroon go look for Sparklies. Now working at trading post. Good trading post. Forget where trading post is. Weinberg no Teteroon. Weinberg no trading post. Weinberg at ferry dock. You go to ferry docks. Kirkroon forget things. Weinberg remember things. You talk to Weinberg, not Kirkroon. Alright. Right, to the docks, I guess. No, we just, yeah, let's go slow here. Think I got a Fisherman's Guild. But how are you doing? I don't know if I said that earlier, but, or asked it earlier. Weinberg. That's who and I've seen him. That is to say, I saw him. He was headed somewhere up north, by way of the ferry to Aleport. Might as well head there and see what you can suss out. The skipper here could take you there. When you arrive, I'd start by asking Oldfoot. He's an old hand what knows a great deal about a great many things. Aleport. Pretty good, it's not bad. Teteroon. I saw him. That is to say, I seen him. He took himself north, through Skull Valley, into Oakwood. Was looking for a place to run by his fellow Gurren. I reckon he meant the one right off on the shore of the Bronze Lake. Memorune's trading post. Follow the road and you're sure to find it. Why, thank you. My Gissel Greens. Miles of Umber Dogs. That's level 4. Ooh, that's a bit higher for me. But fine, good. Ooh, that's pretty. Customer, be welcome. Not customer. Not come with custom. Bring something for the room. Weathered brass earring, fitted with a polished scarlet stone. A favorite of the forgotten cooker and Teteroon. Did I forget this? Forgot at Druthers. Teteroon swore. I'll never forget hearing, but never forgot. Teteroon think. Teteroon think. Good boost, doing good? Good boost, good. Teteroon. Teteroon missed good boost. Aww. That's adorable. Teteroon has place for you to go, and many thingies for you to get. Good Bescaroon, help Teteroon. Teteroon dead without good Bescaroon. Must give good Must give thankies. Many, many thankies. That rune make rune fire water for Buscaroon. Buscaroon love fire water. You help that rune make fire water? Need thingies to make. Need many, many thingies. Need coral pup whiskers. Need 3 good coral pup whiskers. Alright. Time to go hunting. Ooh. Okay, it's in... Let's go split up into... Wait for all the other ones. That's nice. I never forgot about that one. Oh, this goes. Oh, how do I think I have to use the dock to get to that. Okay, go up. Yeah, I probably have to use the dock to get there. Ooh, I gotta fight you guys too. Oh, I should not have come up this high. Ouch. Ignore me, good sir. I'm just fighting your friend here. Now I fight you. Oh, okay. I should really check out what else I have left to do. Modify some current pups. I can fight the balloons. I don't know what the ones are. Oh. What the hell? What are y'all fighting over there? Is that the fate? It is the fate. Alright, I guess I'll do the fate. I need once. There we go. Just before? Yep. I might do the ferry docks, go across the water, and attune to Bronze Lake. Yeah, I'd definitely do that. What are y'all doing over here? Oh. Oh, wow, okay. Shouldn't lose to the should I? You can get me. Nice. Oh. Oh, they were on the other side as well. I didn't see that. Whoops. Giant enemy crab. Junkmonger. I can't talk to you. No. Yeah. I'll go across. I get all the other crystals on the maps I go to. Because I just know I'm gonna have to go back to them. There's also a Chugga Porter. Maybe cheaper. I'm not attacking you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's not the right way. That's not the right way. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I don't need to fight you. It's my first time, so we can take 4 minutes to get to 4 minutes to get to Lamsa. Damn. I got the auger. I see what he has over here. Howdy, buddy. What kind of stuff? Ooh, level 33 stuff. Oh, I'm almost there though. Ooh, what's that? Hold on. Ooh, that's better what I have. A little bit. Yeah. I'll upgrade my steel plated. Why does everything with the like legs have steel plated? That's confusing. I can't do this goal line patch though. Sad. Alright. Let's head back. Is it a dungeon or anything? The Wanderer's Palace. I don't have that. Oh, I get to my daily leveling roulette. I forgot about that. Nice. Ooh. It's the Yokai Watch mount. I remember that from last time I streamed. I could do leveling. I should do leveling anyway. Ferry skipper. I shall skip the ferry. Okay. Let's make fire water for this crew. You bring thingies from me. Yes, I did bring the whiskers. You read all thingies. This room make fire water now. Make good fire water from this crew. This room start making fire water now. Fire water takes time, more more good. Come back later. I mean, I guess that makes sense. I'll put these in there. I'll put the peaks down somewhere too. And you. And you. And you. So. Yeah, that's good. And touch room. And make fire water. Good fire water. You take whisker. Good fire water for good whisker. Have whisker and no drink now. Help put away 1 year. 1 year makes best flavor. This room hosts whisker and happy. This room gives whisker room thankies. Many thankies. Sometimes whisker room. This room makes big shop someday. Biggest shop in Eorzea. Make many sparklies. All thanks to good whisker. No. Now I'm here. Spirits within. Nice. Yeah, more seals from flames. Black Shroud. quarry mill, or should I go to Gridania? It'd be more expensive to go to Gridania. Sad. I shall join Black Shroud. I'll go to court. Okay. That way. What the? Getting carried by a claw. What? Yeah. No, I gotta go find my own mills. I can't keep getting distracted by others. I'll never stop. That, yeah, weapons decent. I need to upgrade my helmet though. Yeah. Come bearing gifts. I found a brew that is made by tossing various items found in the wild, both alive and dead, into a barrel of water and letting the concussion from it for its onto the warm sun. Oh no. Firewater. Same remembers I found it to drink, does he? Am I that old? Oh, bloody hells. He's got lunges back here. This is shelf it for a year, does he? That sounds about right. I hate to have to wait, but I reckon it'll be worth it. This stuff has an aroma and body unlike any other drink I know. It's going to be a long year. Let's say you come back then, friend. We'll see if we can't make it through this bottle together. Aw. I'd be honored. Sylphish Concerns. There was word while you were away. Sylphs were seen in the woods, but near no lands of their own. No, this was a place near to here. A place we've never known a Sylph to come. Something must... Why don't like that I'll just among them here mark the tracks where such a demand. Go see if something we've seen. Oh, there's so many spots to look. I'm gonna get lost. I should just wait. Oh. Black ready. Okay. Come to me. Haha, stunned you. Stand to thyself to the fires of judgment. Infernal nail, right? Ow. Okay. Oh, let's put passage of arms where they get for Oh, it's not. Haha, I still said it. Oh, I'm gonna get close. What? How do we go to the black? Oh, okay, I see. Oh. I'm level 33? I went up. Did I go 2 levels? No, or was I level 32? I don't remember. Nice. Why are you attacking me? I wasn't with you. I even hit you. Alright. Oh no, it's... Cohort Decurion. Is the Empire this far in? I have a feeling I'm gonna end up going to that dungeon over there to my right. I probably could have saved that leveling for that, right? Nope, nothing here. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Nothing. You're up top. Yeah, after I do this, I'm gonna move the... Okay, I'm gonna move these... Alliance list. I guess I gotta put you down here. Let's eat the hot bars. UIL. Oh. That'd probably be better. Hot bar 2. How do I... I guess that's fine. Hotbar 3. 3x4. That looks a bit cluttered. I don't like that. Can I? No, I can. And okay. Alright, that's better. Clears up this oath gauge. I can put you... Alright, I guess here. Not the back. Okay. Okay, make this simple. Make him 90s. I don't know if it would be too big. So there was. Alright, so was the author be found in the woods? When did you come to Garleans in this part of the Twelves Road? The first Sylph, now the Garleans. And all this in the same place. It cannot be mere coincidence. Might the Garleans be found following the Sylphs, tracking them, or giving chase, mayhap? But no, not this far into the forest. The Whaler's spies are everywhere. The spies, their heroes could never have stolen past them. What place else could they? Unless someone guided them through. Someone who knew where the spires stand and where the whalers watch. A Gridanian traitor. We have a traitor in our midst. Once again. I'm glad you come, friend. There's something I wanted to talk to you about. You know, I said I thought there might have a traitor in our midst. Someone was aiding the Garleans. Well, I'm thinking I may have identified our suspect. There's a regular of mine who used to dine on thin soup and sip his pints on account of not being able to afford another. But of late, he's taken to ordering my best wines and finest cuts of meat I can lay my hands on. Were he a merchant, I'd probably think nothing of it, but this lad's a wood whaler. And wood whalers don't earn that kind of coin. My chance, I was musing on where the money was coming from when he first told me the Garleans of the forest, and I couldn't help putting two and two together. Suffice to say, if a whaler's working for the Empire, none of us is safe. What I'm talking about goes by the name of Laurentius. Last I heard, he was in the South Shroud. Find him, please, and if he is up to no good, put an end to it. And him if it comes to that. Damn. This one's sitting at 34. Let's try 34. Yeah, 33. It's fine. Oh yeah, that's much better. Doesn't feel like it's just vividly popping out to my eyes. Okay. Can you see him not? Can you not see him? Joel, be gone. If you have business with the whalers, take it to the barracks. Something fishy is going on here. And not the good kind of fish. The microwave fish. Thumper? We may have an issue here. 1 second. I don't know. Not long now. To think patrol routes and rations with pinches. Well, more than I deserve, though. It's just little wonder the Empire has risen to such heights. If only the whalings paid men their worth. You, what did you, how long have you, help, please come quickly, my friends, to the side, launch this, I am under attack. Oh, he's not gonna help you, buddy. You just, I know nothing, I was on patrol, he just appeared, I thought you were working for the Guardians. Thumper, you had one job. You grabbed the guy trying to escape. What are you doing? It's a little chuck, bro. I can't be mad at you. Wow. 27. Let's go. How long do you mean to keep this up? Was it you? What is it you imagine I've done? Enough, I say. It's over then. I sold maps and rations to the Empire. It was I meant no harm. I only wanted the coin. The whalers are good, strong. I was proud to join the ranks. Am proud, but they do not provide. They preach justice, honor, and duty, but in the end, it is those with money who do as they will, who live as they will. So I sought an opportunity to change my fortunes, and took it. All I've done for money. Endangered myself, my home, everything and everyone I love. Why? My actions have put your life in danger too. I don't buy it. Yeah, okay, I didn't buy it for a second. No, you did not realize how much bloody it is. Did you imagine that you had cornered me? It's not I who was cornered. Guardians, I brought Pierre best. Hey, racist bastard. Permit me a question, if you will. Are all adventurers so deluded as to believe they can challenge the power of God of Garlemald? Yeah. You would need a veritable mountain of guild to fund such an endeavor. Such is the cost of fighting great power, or of making it, or of remaking it. And we will, as we will Gridania. So that's the way of it. Swapped your hard bunk at the barracks for a feather bed in Garlemald, did you? You there we are. You stand here at old Busk's wish, no? And you don't stand alone. Yo, the Paladin buddy. I killed this guy first. I don't like him. Yeah, trigger. What, coward. Friends coming? Or are you all alone now, buddy? Okay, no one else is done. You have only yourself to possible? How did you best the Empire's finest? I refuse to believe the Empire was at its finest to you. Bandits and poachers at your side. They are sworn enemies. Why do they fight with you and not against you? I don't know the answer only too well. Scaran, and this is his doing. His words are wont to inspire men to act better men than I. God, what have I become? What have I done? I'm sorry, no more will I pursue this folly. No more lies, no more bribes. I will go to the Order of the Twin Adder and confess my crimes. There's something I'd like you to tell Scaran. Tell him, Orientis, the fool says thank you. I feel as though a veil has been lit. I don't know why. I don't feel like he's gonna turn himself in. Oh, hello. People were scary. We just go back and share a drink with this man. Didn't expect so much reinforcement either. Thank you, Scaran. Arbuscron. He's confessed to his crimes. I just had word from the twin. Oh, okay, never mind, he did. I was wrong. Seems he marched straight into the nest and gave himself up. Had quite a life, you know. His mother was killed by a brigand when he was only small. As a young man, he joined the Whalers, hoping to spare his fellow Gridanians the misery he'd known growing up. Trouble is, protecting Gridania is too big a jump for one man. And he came to believe that he couldn't make a difference, that it was hopeless. There are few things more dangerous than desperation, and a man lost in the dark is easily drawn to the glimmer of coin. I reckon he thought if he could change a lot of his fellow men, might as well change his own. Thing is, he was making a difference, just not on his own. Somehow he'd failed to grasp one simple truth, that those things we cannot do alone, we must do together. He asked you to thank me, did he? And there's good in him yet. I just hope them at the Adder's Nest are able to see it. What he's done ain't easy to forgive, but I'd like to think he'd be afforded a chance to make amends. But let us leave fate to the 12. I have other news for you, at least. The Sylph Elder has been found. Oh, nice. Into the Beast's Maw. Scaran has reliable information regarding the whereabouts of the Sylph Elder. Thank you. Papaliva, Ida, where have you two been? It's taken us a fair old while, but we finally got our hands on some reliable information concerning the whereabouts of your missing green friend. His name is Frickshow, and he is the eldest among the Sylphs of Little Solus, long as he represented his kind in dialogue with the Gridanians. Yes, he's like a bridge between us and them. A small leafy green bridge that we can't find at the moment, and bridges are of no use if you don't know where they are. That's why it is so important that we find him. There's an abandoned dungeon called the 1,000 Maws of ToTo-Rak here in the South Shroud, just about the entrance to the place that Frickshow was seen, and not long ago either. If you hurry, I reckon you'll find him. Walkie once, please help this one. This one needs help. Needs help to help Elder One. Poor Frickshow. Poor Frickshow. Oh shit. Whoa. Hold your chocobos. Take a deep breath and tell us what's wrong. Nice and slow. Elder One went into ToTo-Rak, but has not returned. This one is worried. So very worried. And you're right to me. A place fair crawls with nasties waiting to make a meal of anyone. Daft enough to wander in. The 7 hells was he thinking? I'd sing that bloody death trap. Elder One had no choice. The people ones are chasing Elder One. Please, Walking Ones must help the Elder One. Oh. Oh no. The Empire's after him. The faith conspire against us. Forgive my pragmaticism, but Frickshow is our best hope at reaching an accord with the Sylphs. Were we to lose him, all our efforts thus far will be for naught. I will attend to her wounds, Yuda. Make haste to the Hitter's Nest and request assistance. Understood. What about me? I'm going into the dungeon, aren't I? Let's go to the 1,000 Maws to the rock. See there he comes to no harm. Peace between man and Sylph rests upon your success. Oh, you bastards. Alright, let's go. Come on, Thumper. Gotta go save a leaf cabbage. Or technically leaf lettuce, I guess. The owner of the old cedar dungeon known as 1,000 Maws has been placed under control of. What? So, Elder is inside. Are you sure of this? How the hell did he manage to sneak in? Got strike me down for a pure blind fool. You must find the Sylph Elder before he falls prey to the fiends within. Entrance into the rocks is ordinarily restricted, but these are exceptional circumstances. Pray assemble a rescue party and enter as soon as you are ready. 1,000 Maws of ToTo-Rak. Now accessible. Clear that. Dungeon. 1,000 Maws. Join. Time to wait now, I guess. Maybe I shouldn't have the old gauge right there. I'm gonna just put you back over here, that's fine. Yeah, it doesn't. I guess I'll see the quest details. Okay, that's fine. How's this guy's day going? Or y'all stay going, I guess. Just small talk. I should find a way to be able to play music in the stream. It's the moment I don't know how. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, there we go. You must save the sylphs. For the elder. Yeah. What? 1,000 miles of ToTo-Rak. What? What? You stay. Putting silly away. Up. What? The others. Now. Nice. Oh. Our little 9 tables. Nice. I don't want that. Nice. Poison pudding. I don't know how to feel about these. Yeah. Altogether. I like that slow, I don't know. Level up. Arrive at the abstination chamber. This will be after this stuff. Oh. Getting all of it. Wait, what does that mean? 15. Oh.
Darkness.
Was it enter?
Elko, Hitra Buglo Hans.
To be now.
Seize that on
Seeks understanding.
Thagon Welrog.
Echo.
Tosan no
Choose my words with care.
Mayhap I might if I deign to speak in my guest crude tongue. We meet at last. I am Lahabrea of the Asians, servant to the one true god.
Lahabrea of the Asians, servant of the one true god.
Yours is a most fantastical tale, truly absorbing. It is a tale to tell Eorzea's children before bedtime, and it will soon be dark, bringer of light.
The dark minions.
What? They finished it without me? Oh.
All that stands between this world and darkness is an irksome anomaly in the ether. The Echo. Yes, yours is a most fascinating tale. Alas, like all good tales, it must needs come to an end. But fear not.
Here, feel the presence of evil.
For the end of your tale is but the beginning of another. The tale of the crystal's demise.
Oh, it's okay, he just sounds delicious. I'm so ugly that the second it looked at me, it died. No, I kind of wanted to fight it. I'm kind of sad. Night arms up. Question release the chance the music into your state in room only if you have first obtained some roles. Those are maintained through variety of means, including synthesis, purchase in shops, and discovery and treasure coffers. After obtaining a role, use it to add to a track list to the treasure list. On the center interface, select track list. Feature unique to equestrians is estates and apartments. Is the ability to register tracks to a playlist. Ooh. Kind of an 8-track playlist. I guess I'm done with the duty. There's the elder. Finally, fresh air. Damn, that's so fresh. But better than before. Ah, sinister one is gone. This one can leave this awful place. Did walking one vanquish the many liked one? That's why I was grateful to walking one. This one is called Riksho, eldest of the ones of Little Solace. Oh god, I'm having a seizure. Alpha Squad reporting, sir. Nothing of note at Lark's call, sir. Understood. Return to Area 12. Damn it all. Where's that accursed icon hiding? No sign of our wizened friend? I'm afraid not, my lord. Shall I order the search perimeter to be expanded? Absolutely not. We risk alerting the Gridanians to our presence. His Excellency bids us avoid unnecessary confrontation. Although I am to admit it, I have found no evidence to suggest that Ramu will be gracing the mortal realm in the near future. Damn you, Nero. I ask you, what good is a god who does not grant one's wish? Were I a Sylph, I should strongly consider finding myself another idol. Which reminds me, what of the Sylphs we've captured? A handful of them seem to be in reasonably good health when last I looked. Apologies, Lores. I feel we may have been overzealous in our efforts to compel them to summon their icon. Really, Centurion, were you not aware that vegetables bruise easily? And as well, that I not trust you with the important task of making my dinner. Oh, my happy was a kindness. Better dead in truth than dead to one's own god, I suppose. If you believe in such things. Dawn is upon us. Make ready to withdraw. Useless. You're so close to completion. I can fair taste it. But at this rate... No, I must be patient. Our efforts will bear fruit in due time. What was it you always said? Ah, yes. Though it means bringing down the very heavens, who shall challenge the limits of possibility if we not? In that alone you are right, Garland. But your star is long fallen, while mine doth begin to rise. And it shall burn so bright, that Lord Van Belazar's ultimate weapon will seem a mere candle beside it. What a cheeky little bugger. As Walking Ones did for Nooksha, this one is certain of it. This one fears that others taken ones will also suffer the same fate. This one is convinced Walking Ones have black hearts, seek only to harm these ones. Walking Ones are not to be trusted. Now, Noraxia. Do not pass judgment too hastily. Not all Walking Ones are alike. Though there are evil ones among the Walking Ones, there are good ones also. Does Walking One feel unwell? This one would know. What brings Walking One to this place? So you got lost? We're trying to pick up our relations with the Sylphs. Came into this one's rescue at Noraxia's bidding, and this one owes Walking One a debt of gratitude. Walking One has a question about Lord Ramu, and this one will provide answers. Let these ones quit this lightless place. This one will return to the Little Solas. When Walking One is ready, please come and see this one. These ones may speak properly then. And it's settled. Let this one accompany Walking One outside. Hey, wait for me. I can't fly. Let me clear my selection. Nah, didn't make the jump. No. Let's go this way. Hey guys, found the Sylph. Now you're back. Tell the Sylph found her as well. Thank the gods for that. I don't really know what to make of the rest of your tale, but I'm grateful for show. It didn't come to any harm. Nah, but there I go, tempting fate. Went over to Little Solas and secure us peace the cells before else befalls us, eh? Rest assured, I'll send word to our friends with Charlie and the Twin Adder both. You've done Gridania in great service this day, lad. You've earned yourself a place of honor here at Druthers. In doing so, be sure to come by whenever you feel like a jump queer in firewater. $35, I can accept the next quest. Now do that. What the fuck? Is that a gorilla? What? Okay. Scarin has something he wants to deliver to the Sylphs. Say, look, say friend, there's something I'd like to I'd like to ask you to deliver to the Sylphs of Little Solace this Zima Rose Oil. It's a gift to celebrate the safe return of their tribal elder, and a token of Gridania's desire to unite. The wood is not what it once was. The calamity changed the elementals, weakened them. Till the strength is returned, we must lend them ours to keep the wood safe. But ours alone will not be enough. We must have the strength of the Sylph as well. Only by working together and fighting together will we survive together. And the 12's wood with us. The gift I ask you to bear is a symbol of hope that both Gridanian and Sylph alike will live to see the light beyond this darkness. It's so beautiful. Alright. To the Eastern Shroud. Wait, no, it's a porter here. I can just go. I mean, I could just teleport to Hawthorne Hut. What? I want it. Is it tranquil? Hawthorne Hut. No? It doesn't. Okay, no, I guess I have to. I guess I have to go to Hawthorne Hut. Alexia. Gift from what? Walking on this guard. Gift for these ones. What a lovely scent. This one has never smelled anything like this before. Walking on this guard and an adventuring one are very kind. No, this one is deeply grateful. Many walking ones are scary. Many walking ones utter many lies and much deception. But this one is moved. Let all these ones be friends forever. Believe in yourself. Most wants to discuss peace with the show. This one has been expecting walking one. This one fetches elder one. I found her. It. This one is pleased to see walking one again. Welcome to home of these ones. Ah, there you are at least. We have just been hearing tell of your deeds of daring do. Well done. Ah, the walking one who aided Raksha. This one is grateful. A pleasure to have been of service. If you don't mind my asking, how did your misadventure come about? Ah, this one does not mind the misadventures, as Walking One calls them, of this one began when Imperial ones entered the wood. Fearing trouble, these ones decided to watch Imperial ones closely. But these ones watched too closely, and the Imperial ones noticed and tried to catch these ones. Having nowhere else to hide, this one fled into ToTo-Rak. Well, that this one had not, in ToTo-Rak, a sinister one robed in black tried to feed this one to a many-legged one. Sinister one robed in black. I had the feeling I should be more worried about that than I am. Elder Frickshow, we come to you as an emissaries of the nation of Gridania. This missive bears the word of the Elder Seedseer. This one sees. The walking ones of Gridania are fearful of Lord Ramu. Plainly put, yes. Yet people summoned the Lord of Lepin but once, yet that single occurrence occasioned great alarm. It is not as if the Gridanians dislike you or anything. Actually, it's just the opposite. I think of you as friends. I didn't want anything to get in the way of that. That is why the Elder Seedseer wrote to you. This one knows well and respects Honored One, Kanisina. Be assured, like walking ones of Gridania, these ones have no desire for conflict. These ones resorted to summoning Lord Ramu to protect the woods from Imperial ones. This one counseled against doing so, but was not heeded. Against this one's wishes, Lord Ramu was summoned, and all those ones who took part of it became touched ones. These ones wanted so desperately to turn touched ones back to normal ones, but did not know how, and still do not. Touched ones, meanwhile, wanted to turn these ones into touched ones, and did know how. So this one fled to Little Solace with all those ones who did not wish to be bound to Lord Ramu. But walking ones of Gridania need not fear touched ones or Lord Ramu. Unlike other primals, Lord Ramu is not callous and cruel. So long as walking ones do not trespass on these ones' ancestral homeland where touched one resides, walking one will not suffer thunderous judgment. But this one has spoken enough of touched ones. This one would speak instead of these ones. As this one said, these ones desire peace with walking ones of Gridania. And so these ones ask for a chance to set things right. Away in the addendum, mortals who are tempered come to take on the qualities embodied by the primal in question. In the case of the Sylphs, Ramu's influence made them fiercely protective of their homeland. That explains why they're so hostile to trespassers. But what about the abductions? A fine question, Ida. The abduction are, I believe, an expression of the tempered Sylph's desire for reconciliation. Another quality traditionally associated with Ramu. In the crudest manner imaginable, they seek to bring their fellows back into the fold. A timely reminder that the challenges posed by each primal are unique. Elder Frickshell, we thank you for making your will known to us. The people around now rest easier in the knowledge that they and the Sylphs are united in desire for peace. I should corroborate. This one has written down the feelings of these ones. Please that these feelings are conveyed to Horned One Kanisina. And with that, I believe we can lay the matter of Ramu to rest. The Underseeder, the Sylph Elder, is very reasonable, I must say. You can learn a lot from him. Was that a jibe? So I feel it's only fair to observe that any of us, that one of us wouldn't recognize reason if we punched her in the nose. Did I say fair? I meant reasonable. Anyway, we're gonna head back to the Waking Sands and tell Mephilia all about it. Fear not, we will be sure to mention the instrumental part you played in all of this. And while we see to that, we should appreciate it if you would deliver Friction's missive to the Adder's Nest. Elder Friction, we humbly thank you for your time. It has been an honor. The honor is this one's. Together, let the walking ones of Gridania and these ones find a way to live in peace. Please wait, walking one at least. This one is yet to give walking one a token of this one's appreciation. These ones summoned Lord Ramu. These ones were gifted this crystal. This one would now bestow the crystal upon the walking one as a symbol of this one's trust. Oh no. You gave me grape. My collection is growing. I have blueberry, I think it's cherry, I think grape. is that watermelon? I'm gonna say it's watermelon. It's more bright red than cherries. This one was not mistaken about walking one. Just me passed out on the floor. Walking one is destined to walk a fate far crueler than this one can imagine. I don't want to know that. I'm just a normal adventurer. A brilliant light from within walking one enveloped the crystal. This one saw. Mark this one well. That crystal will one day be used to walking one. Walking one must keep that crystal safe at all times. I should put it in my chocobo salad bag. Before walking one returns to Gridania, this one would ask walking one to watch touch ones. So long as touched ones are not troubled, touched ones will not make trouble. If walking one witness touched ones making no trouble, mayhaps walking one can testify to walking ones of Gridania that these ones mean no harm. This one's homeland is fraught with danger. This one marks down a safe place to look out for touched ones. Okay, now I gotta go observe like birds. Let's just go observe the birds. Well, more like I don't know what they are. It's fey magic. That's all it is. There are tempered sylphs in the distance. You do not sense that they pose a danger if left alone. Oh. Level 40? Oh yeah. Back to Gridania. Maintenance of a gunbreaker. That's a cool bow. Ah, if it isn't least, how went the meeting with the Sylphs? Must have from the Sylph founder himself, if I may. The Sylphs have no desire for conflict, nor do they intend to summon Ramu. And so long as we leave the tempered ones be, we do not fear any aggression on their part. The Elder CC will be overjoyed to hear that the Sylphs have welcomed our overtures, and in the knowledge that they bear us no ill will, we may channel our resources towards tackling the more conspicuous threats to our security. You have done this nation a great service, my friend. On behalf of all Gridanians, I give you my thanks. Nice. Back from the war. 33 Vesper debates. Jesus. Commander. Looks appears in Marseille. Sylphic folk have long been friends to Gridania. The mere thought of being at war with them pained the Elder Seer to no end. But owing to your efforts, she will be able to rest easier. Being the benevolent soul that she is, my lady will surely try to find a way to reverse the tempering process. Once again, I thank you. Have the signs of the Seventh Dawn not offered to mediate between our... Ah, I pressed the wrong button. I didn't have the signs of the Seventh Dawn not offered to mediate between our peoples. Suspicion and doubt may have well led us into a newest conflict. Pray pass on my regards to Lady Minfilia. Speaking of, hello, hello, hello. Please, can you hear me? It is I, Minfilia. He and Papa Lima returned some little while ago, and they wasted no time in regaling me with the tale of your exploits. Thanks in large part to you, the name of one Primal may be struck from our list of enemies, and the Gridanians may turn their attention to more pressing matters. Well done. Yet the end of one tale is but the start of another. Pray return to the waking sands at your earliest convenience. I would apprise you of the present situation in person. Oh no. Oh no. Back to Tanland. Hit return. Okay. So that I will go ahead and no, that's not what I wanted to do. No. What? Where's oh, yeah, Chamber Rule. Oath Mastery. Increases health gauge by 5 each time an auto attack lands. Sheltron. Reduces damage take by 15%. You've earned the right to call yourself a paladin. But how do others treat you? Do they recognize you for what you are? Remember that fancy swordplay and well-polished armor do not make you a paladin. You must be just in your heart and strive always to be an exemplar of true virtue. Once, not so long ago, the Sultan Sworn could walk the streets with their heads held high. When they marched by, small folk would look upon them with reverence and gratitude, and no one was more respected than the captain, my predecessor. When I first saw him, I was still a child. My father had promised to take me to a local festival, but somehow he took a wrong turn. We became lost and stumbled into a secluded back alley. Luck was not with us, because the next moment we found ourselves in the middle of a riot. Drunken hunches were firing arrows into the crowd, and we were caught between them. There was no way out. It was only a matter of time before we would be struck. That's when the captain saved us from our plight. I'd never seen a sword move so swiftly. It flashed faster than my eyes could follow. And in seconds, the hunters were on the ground or fleeing for their lives. The captain was gone down the street, slicing at their heels before my father had time to thank him. Even today I see the captain as he was then. Blood on his sword, armor impossibly bright in the sun. After that, all I ever wanted was to be a paladin. I would practice endlessly with my sword, dreaming of bandits defeated but monsters slain. Even after I became one of the Sultan's Sworn, the memory of the captain still inspired me. I was always the first to arrive in the training yard and the last to leave. Until the years passed, and before I knew it, I found myself named Captain of the Sultan's Sworn. The triumph was hollow, because by then, the honor of the Sultan's Sworn Elite, the very thing that had drawn me to the Brotherhood, was a mere vestige, like the discarded banner of a defeated foe. There were many reasons for the fall, but the loss of Oathkeeper, yes, that was the mortal blow. The sword Oathkeeper was bestowed upon the first captain of the Sultan's Sworn. And then the Sultan of Ul'dah, by the then Sultan of Ul'dah. In time it became our standard, the symbol of the oath we had sworn, and it was treasured by each new captain for generations. Possession was proof of Sultan Sworn command. But then the unthinkable came to pass. Oathkeeper was stolen by the traitor. It shook our brotherhood to the core. How could we be trusted to protect the Sultana if we cannot even hold on to the symbol of our fealty? We have been tarnished in the eyes of the ruler and ruled alike. If the Sultan's Sworn are to survive, we must find the traitor and recover Oathkeeper. But the Sultan's Sworn have grown too weak, and we cannot do it ourselves. We've been forced to recruit outsiders to help us in our cause. I have high hopes for you, my friend. It is a great thing that we ask, and you must learn more of our secrets if you are to succeed. And outer Las Noche, near the Hermit's Hovel, is a grave where ringtails congregate. Pitting yourself against a host of beasts would be a fine way to hone the skills that I will teach you. In the grove, you'll find another brazier, this time filled with potent incense that will drive the creatures into a frenzy. Defeat your attackers and return to me. Oh, I don't have that one. I have to go I was right to grab this. Cat Bronze Lake. No. Hey, buddy. Purchase weapon 34. Wait, how is that? Okay, sacrifice block strength for what? No, just unclear something done. Oh. Oh, because it's not for that. Wait, no, that should. Okay, I can in there. Use the gear set. Then I do the gear set. How? Complete set. Nice. Okay. Mamoja infiltrator. Outer left nostril. I don't know what's good. Oh, you're level 41s. Oh no. I may have picked the wrong area to come to at the moment. I should probably go back. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I am 7 levels. No, 6. A 2. Okay. Oh, this is so cool. That's cool. Okay. Go out that way. I can't make that jump, so let's go left up here. Ah, yes. Much easier enemies to fight. Velociraptor. Highland Condor. This way is faster. Young Coral. Oh no. I should be fine here. No more? Okay. How do you are they gonna spawn? Okay, that's it, right? Alright. I got this one here. Does not check the stable, so I just have to go back. It's sad. Careful. Well done, you've taken the skill I taught you and made them your own. I still do not have word of where the trainer is hiding, but I will inform you the moment I do. Until then, continue your training. 2 new skills. Let's get, well, 1 skill, 1 passive. Still. It's all paladins past bequeath to you their wisdom. Okay. Oh, that's cool. A strong oath is required to execute several select actions such as Sheltron, Cover, and Intervention, and will grow weaker upon using them. There are certain actions using certain actions will increase the health gauge. Okay, so the next one is at level 40, which is Prominence. I'm already halfway there. To the Waking Sands. Magic Iron Heart. Braving new depths. Hail, adventurer. You wear the expression of one who seeks new battlegrounds to hone your bargaining skills. Do not ask how Nedrick knows, he simply knows. Now tell me, are you perchance familiar with the sunken temple of Karn? I will not hold it against you if you are not. The ruins only surface when the calamities split the ground asunder. After all, Round is a popular destination these days for adventurers looking for new frontiers to explore. If you're keen to join them, why not make the journey to Southern Thailand and visit the temple for yourself? What with the many dangers that lurk within the immortal flames are keeping, what with the many dangers that are lurking within, the immortal flames are keeping close watch over the place. But a hollow filled by the name of Babimu should be able to offer you passage. Going for gold. That's level 44. That's what the sunken temple was. Okay. Let's go this way. Sandstone gold. Welcome to the sunken temple of Karn, or remains of it at least. Used by ancient Valdaean Palladians as a place to worship their sun goddess, Ziva. Much about the temple's history remains shrouded in mystery. While we have sent a research team into the depths, I regret to say that the investigation process proceeds at a snail's pace. That is, when it proceeds at all. It would seem that the Paldeans have rigged the temple with all manners of devious traps and snares to deter temple robbers, no doubt. You have recruited adventurers to assist in disarming the traps, but be forewarned, many who have ventured have yet to return. Should you wish to brave the depths, we would welcome your aid. Right there. Right there. Aha! That was kind of close. Oh, that was close enough. Under the unforgiving Thanalan sun lies the ruins of an ancient temple half devoured by the shifting sands of a timeless desert. Though used by ancient Baldeans as a place to worship the sun goddess, Azima, portions of the massive underground structure appear to be far older than the 6th astral era civilization. That, however, did not deter Baldean sultans from each adding their own chambers to the original construct, in a bid to achieve immortality through creation. In the subsequent years, since the fall of Baldea, many an adventurer has sought to explore the temple's mysteries and perhaps return with the treasure of a lost era, only to fall victim to one of the complex traps set to prevent that very thing from happening. Nice. I'm gonna do that one later. Yeah, I just saw her. Well, if it isn't my favorite adventurer, welcome back, Least. Lady Mephilia awaits you within the solar. Please enter at your leisure. So, Lunar Moonlight. That's Highland. Who invited me? What? I'm being stalked. I'll decline. Waking Sands entrance. I'm given to understand the matter of Ramu has finally been resolved. I fear resolve bespeaks a performance we cannot rightfully claim, yet I am satisfied that the Lord of Levin will not trouble us in the foreseeable future. Your satisfaction is assurance enough for me. How fares the investigation? Well enough. Thank you for sparing no effort. There are many and one, just as you suspected. Their purpose, however, eludes us still. I see. I have been meaning to ask, what is Alizé quite well? I feel as if I have scarcely seen her in recent days. No, you haven't, and nor have I. Alas, Alizé has chosen to walk her own path, stubborn girl, but you may be assured that our destinations remain the same. On that note, I take my leave of you. I trust the Baldessian report will serve you well. I take it we can proceed as discussed. Why do you ask? You scarcely need my permission to act. You face to the door. It's good to see you again, Least. I have been looking forward to congratulating you on your triumph in the 12th Sword. Owing to your efforts, conflict has been averted. Truly, you have done the Scions proud. And with that, we can strike Ramu from the list. So who's next? The Sagian and Leviathan. The Lord of the World has not answered his minions' call of late, nor is he expected to do so in the near future. While the Sagan remain as aggressive as ever, they lack the quantity of crystals required to call forth their god. As with the Sylphs, we can leave them to their own devices, for a time at least. For a time bears repeating. We can ill afford to fall complacent. As Stola says, unless we know the minds of these tribes, we cannot predict with a certainty when next the Primal will return to plague the land. This being the case, we must proceed with as much haste as prudence allows. Any word on Titan? The Maelstrom keeps the kobolds under constant observation. We shall hear from them ere long, you may depend upon it. Indeed. So then, of all the known primals that have been active in recent times, we are left with Gridania. Wait, I mean Garuda, who is the primal of the Yaxel. The Ixel, who live near Gridania. Yes, that's what I meant. So many moms to cover. Whether there were more efficient ways to conduct our surveys. Are he still with us? We should not long have wanted for a more practicable solution. He's not wrong there. Why in the world are you, Chief? one sure step at a time. Henceforth, the Order of the Twin Adder will handle all matters pertaining to the Sylphs, under the sage guidance of the Seed Seer. I bid you all enjoy a moment's respite. You have earned it. This is something else, at least. Beg pardon. A man named Little Ala sporting a red mask and robed in black. 12th Preserve. Prior to the calamity, the Asians took great pains to remain hidden. Why would they choose to cast off their veil of secrecy now? Gods, this bodes ill. We must take advantage of the present lull in primal hostilities and investigate this Little Ala. Learn all we can from him and his designs. I dread to Tataru! Tartaru. Tartar sauce. What's the Sylph doing here? And Thadland? Thadland? At long last, this one finds the walking one least. This one is most dependable of these ones. I sent by Elder Frixo to help walking ones. This one is called Neroxia. This one comes as a friend. Are they supposed to be friends? Hi, pleasure to meet you, Neroxia. What's Taru? Oh well. Let's do it fine. Oh, look, thank you. Please, pray not concern yourself in my welfare. My current investigation has yielded some curious results, and at present I am pondering how best to proceed. My fella. Yes, Ataru, this is ready to express her fright as she is to express everything else. All of us are forged the same steel as you, I'm afraid. But it takes all kinds to make a family, and it pleases me to know and to see ours continue to grow. One by one, the people of Eorzea are beginning to unite. Please draw to that hope that shines within you. Yet the darkness threatens to engulf this light. Never have I doubted the Asians' presence, or that they have grown so brazen as to carry out their work in plain sight fills me with a sense of deep foreboding. Back in the loop. I am afraid there is no rest for the weary, at least. We must delve further into the motivations of the masked man, the Asians, known as La Brea. This is an ideal moment to do so, while our hands are not bound dealing with another primal. At present, we know little and less about the Asians, only that destruction follows in their wake. I should not be surprised if these beings are behind the chaos that racks the realm. If my fear proves to be reality, we must do all in our power to stop them. Earlier, I sent word to each Grand Company to elicit cooperation. The Immortal Flames responded to the effect that they have information on a potential sighting. This is intelligence that we can ill afford to ignore. Go speak to Flame Commander Swift at the Hall of Flames in Ul'dah to inquire farther. How you go about investigation thereafter, I leave wholly to your discretion. But whatever you do, never forget that we are dealing with the unknown. You cannot take too many precautions. Be safe, least. Atulda. The steps I know. How about it me? I have appointments to make a flame private second class. May you fight to the last of coordinated country. Hey, can I have another promotion? Can I have a raise? I don't have enough for raise. The masked man. Ah, you come on behalf of the Scions, of course. Yes, as we've already relayed to Lady Manophilia, there have been sighting of this rogue near the eastern town. The brass police station at the Highbridge described him in detail when he alerted us to suspicious activity. I pointed to the witness, but I'm afraid he died not 2 days ago. Thank by Ramada Horde. Korean fate can be cruel mistress. Do not be quick to despair. Being situated on a trade route, Highbridge sees its fair share of travelers. Folks are always coming and going. Some among them, well, caught glimpse of your target. You could do worse than to speak with a merchant named Hibaru. That fellow always starved for customers, and he's no doubt welcome your attention, whether or not you have the coin or the mind to spend it. Let's go to campfire zone. Strapped down to the wings. Okay. Up to the bridge. Talking about running speed. I want to figure out what that's all about. Welcome to the Highbridge adventure. Whatever you think, I hear we can provide it, probably. After a masked man, I'm not sure if I have one of those. Oh, after a masked man. Why didn't you say so sooner? Shouldn't Joe might have featured in one of the many rumors I heard. If you linger a while, may have to learn a thing or two, eh? The Order of Maws began excavating rooms below. It hopes that the Highbridge would turn into a bustling hub for pilgrims. Thanks to the nihilist beastman raids, folks are too afraid to come within a mile of here. I sold everything I own to get my venture started, and I'm loath to give up without making an earnest effort to stick it out. But if things keep going against the eye, I'll be banking before the moon is there. Mining won't do me any good, though. No, for my business to survive, I need business. Speaking of which, perhaps you'd like to browse my wares. Spend a bit of coin to help a struggling merchant. The masked man? Oh, I'll take your bloody masked man. I know I said before, but big rumors are all I got. If you want to know about him, go ask the other merchants. Okay. I have a tale of a masked devil. Seems he's been appearing not only around Highbridge, but elsewhere about Vanland too. Enough folk have reported seeing him to convince me he's more a figment of the imagination. but little is known about him otherwise. Joe the Masked Man. I've heard of him, but only in hushed tones and faint whispers. It said he wears a black hooded robe and looks right suspicious. And that's all I can say. Not although it is. Have I seen a masked man wearing a dark robe? No, I haven't. Nor do I wish to. This is bad enough without shady characters looking about. Folk have been given Highbridge a wide berth because of all the clearing raids. None but the most devout pilgrims are willing to come here anymore. Oh, here's that trail. Maybe borrow. Hey, borrow. Just my expression, I take it you didn't learn much of this. Look, I'm sorry for my rudeness earlier. It's just that things have been rough for us, merchants at the moment. Clearing rates are so constant, so organized, we're beginning to suspect that someone is orchestrating it all. To put my own welfare first, like most of us do, but that doesn't mean I'm a bad person. I'll always keep an eye out for your masked man. If I see or hear anything, you'll be the first to know. Wow, thank you. There's smoke. I finally got some honest to God's information on your masked man. Why so confident? Because I saw him with my own two eyes. I was out for an evening stroll, minding my own business, when I noticed a column of smoke rising from a cliff over at Thaw's Respite. Curious, I took myself there to find a masked man. Your masked man, I'm sure of it, standing by a fire. As if in answer, some clearing appeared soon after, and the group began talking at length. I'm afraid I was too far out of earshot to hear much of anything. After the group had dispersed, an idea came to me. If you were to use this smoldering coal to start a fire, you might be able to arrange a similar meeting. It will be dangerous, I shouldn't doubt, but you've proven yourself more than a match for a pack of rats. So, what do you think? That sounds good. That's some good, reliable information, even if I do say so myself. Well, worth all the lingering about you've been doing. What did you say? Indeed it has been, and I am very thankful for it. Go there. Bumblebeetle, Bumblebeetle, Axbeak. Let's see. Anything here that I need for my hunt log? I'm sure I might. Just a bad one. Nope, I like those guys. Okay, foot soldier. Sent the word of the destroyer to Hibaru. Floating coal gives rise to a column of smoke, which serves to summon a bandit. Or to defend yourself, you slay the man and find upon his corpse a yellow scroll bearing the mark of Ralger, the Destroyer. Return to Highbridge and present your finds a Hihibaru. 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 It's Hihibaru. Oh no. Oh, well bad. Back so soon? Were you able to find any clue leading to your masked man? Found a note. Ralger. This scroll, it bears the prayer to Ralger, the Destroyer. In case you're unfamiliar, Ralger is the guardian deity of Ala Mhigo, which is currently under Guardian rule. It is highly uncommon for folk of other nations to revere him. I'd wager my last gale here said it was an Ala Mhigo. It seems this masked man of yours is very well connected, I must confess. A merchant in me envies such diverse network of contacts. That self-same merchant also senses danger ahead, and darkness beside. Are you certain you'd rather not take things nice and slow here, Highbridge? Unfortunately. The Ala Mhigo bandit you had to run in is somehow connected to your masked man in mystery. So it stands to reason that if you want to pick up the trail again, you should head towards Little Ala Mhigo over in southern Thailand. Just so you know what to expect, the settlement's favorite destination for those refugees who couldn't, well, adapt to life in Ul'dah. The heart of the denizens are said to be as barren as the wasteland they live in, and all for intent and purposes, it's a lawless place. Be prepared for a not-so-warm welcome. Now, I'm not certain how much help she will be, but it just so happens I have a daughter who has relocated to Ala Mhigo. Her name is Hihira. Hihira. And it shouldn't hurt to seek her out first. And while you have her attention, I'd be obliged if you could send my love. Not a day goes by I don't think of her. I suppose it is then. I suppose this is it then. I had hoped that you would linger here a while, cull some fiends, spend some coin, what have you. But something tells me you're destined for greater things. Whether it's up to you, wherever it is you end up, I wish you the best. To Ala Mhigo. Yeah. Why yes, Hihibaru is my father. He said, what? I wish I could be a better daughter to him. It's just that, I'm sorry. Shouldn't bother you with family matters, but I'm grateful for you delivering the message. Now then, what brings you here? A masked man. I'm afraid the description doesn't ring any bells. But one of the others here may have seen something. I would recommend you first speak with Gondobald, the leader of the settlements. I must warn you though, he isn't exactly accommodating to outsiders. Who are you? State your business and be quick about it. Looking for a masked villain, you say? And why should we help you, Bray? I should have run off without having to answer to the without having to answer the whim of every outsider. You are not welcome here. Be gone. That's rude. I just asked a question. For 3. Well met, adventurer. I am Gilzabert, head of security here in Little Ala Mhigo. I heard tell that you had business with Gundabald. Knowing that bristly old bear, I don't doubt he told you to back her off. Owing to their hardships, the refugees don't trust anyone but themselves. Not even my men, and I can get so much as a word of thanks out of them despite watching the place day and night. But thanks for now, I try to help my fellow man where I can. And you seem a decent sort. If you tell me what's brought you here, might be as I can lend a hand. On the trail of a masked villain, you say? Can't say that sounds familiar. But I have men on the lookout for emulsions to the south of here. If there's been any suspicious activity, they're likely to have seen it. I have a mind to take them each a cup of sweet and tea, so as to lift their spirits. If you were to run this little errand in my stead, they'd be all the more willing to tell you what they know. Huzzah! Who the hell's you? I'm trying to conserve energy. Leave me alone. I brought you a piping hot infusion of fresh picked young Thanlin tea leaves mixed with rich aldegoat cream and a generous spoonful of golden cacti flower honey. That does sound pretty good, honestly, not gonna lie. Well, hey, you consider it. Well, thanks, friend. What's that? Ma's villain. Hiding among the refugees. Like as not. My compatriots as live here about as though they're dead on their feet. It's near impossible to tell what's on their minds. For all I know, they're all up to no good. You there, you know. Are you in a nausea? No? Carry on. What? That's confusing. Ah, this sophisticated aroma. It has been forever since I had a drop of sweet Thanlin. I'm gonna enjoy this. What? A masked man? Don't know, don't care. Unless he's got dark scaly skin, stands 10 full foams tall, and has a face of a lizard, then I don't give him my response. That it, buddy. Shoot, to bother me. If the Amaja overrun us, I'm blaming you. For me, you shouldn't have. Sorry, a suspicious masked man. As a matter of fact, I caught a glimpse of someone fitting that description during patrol. Well, I couldn't quite make out whether it was a man or not, with a mask and robe, but assuming it was a he was talking to some Ala Mhigans. I assume he was one of them. Oh no. There's gonna be a coup. You're back. So, do my look good savant to share with you? That doesn't sound like much to go by. For you to get any further in your investigation, it seems to me you'll need the cooperation of the Ala Mhigans. For this, you'll need to win their trust. And that won't be an easy task. So, you're determined to press on with your investigation, and I have some advice to offer. As I said before, you won't get far without Ala Mhigan's trust, and the best way to win that trust is to get a compatriot of theirs, someone they respect, to vouch for you. Coin does the talking and all, but the Ala Mhigans are bound by something far stronger, if not as tangible, a common purpose. And that purpose, of course, the liberation of their home from the Gallians. Well, it belongs to the Ala Mhigan resistance, so your best bet would be someone who's part of the same crew. If you know any well-connected people, you might want to start by asking them. Midfilia. How do I become a part of a resistance? How do I do it? Enter the Waking Sands. I need to become a resistance member. How do I do? I can back at least half past the investigation. I say, given all they have suffered, there's little wonder that it is of little wonder the Ala Mhigan refugees have lost faith in their fellow man. They've had their homeland taken from them. For the past 2 decades, they have had to see it remain in the enemy's clutches. To compare matters, none of the 3 city-states have the means to take in all those who were displaced. As a result, a great many Ala Mhigans now live on the margins of society, suffering poverty and discrimination. But that more could be done to ease their hardships. I fear that nothing short of reclaiming their homeland would be a lasting solution. Let us deal with one problem at a time. Turning to the matter of your investigation, it just so happens that there's an Ala Mhigan native among the Scions. I should be pleased to introduce him to you. Nice, level 34. Yeah. Meeting with the Resistance. I think I want to save that for next time. I gotta be somewhere. I got appointments in an hour, so I'm gonna call it here. At least for now. I'll be back on the night. Thank you for watching, joining me in the journey. We have quite a lot more to go, and I'm excited to see what kind of resistance members I'm gonna meet, or who's the resistance member of the Scions. But I'll see y'all tonight, probably around maybe 11:10 my time. So 11:10 Mountain Time, PM. Thank you, and have a good rest of your day. Bye.